Dr Surin Pitsuwan was a Thai statesman and academic who enjoyed an illustrious career, during which he made vital contributions to the development of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN.
He was the number 12 Secretary General of ASEAN, and he is the only former foreign minister of an ASEAN member state that moved into this Secretary General position.
Dr. Surin, for me, was unique and special, and I hope he sets an example. He was somebody who could combine the local and the global perspectives of what politicians need to do.
This time, ASEAN will have to find, and will have to identify, and will have to seize that opportunity. That opportunity that ASEAN stands for a principle. And that principle is nothing but peaceful resolution of problems, of conflicts, of dispute. If ASEAN stands on certain principle firmly, ASEAN will be recognized.
The first Secretary General of ASEAN with a foreign ministerial rank, one of Dr. Surin's missions was to convey the ASEAN way and its wisdom of peace and economic progress to the world.
I think he saw a big ASEAN. He saw an ASEAN which is more a regional viewpoint, rather than just simply the minimum that 10 different governments could agree on.
We have to make sure that every member state identifies with the regional objective and regional vision. And we must be able to drive that vision. We must be able to enlist our people, 620 million of them, to be excited about that vision.
Dr. Surin was always a vocal supporter of ASEAN as an organization on a global stage.
Asia must make itself known and must deliver its vision and its aspiration to the global community more effectively, more consistently, and certainly more frequently.
Dr. Surin promoted ASEAN as a rules-based organization, with its 10 members committed to universal principles.
I think he saw the need to make ASEAN relevant to human needs. And on different issues like democracy, human rights, I think he was able to react to it much more positively, much more intuitively, and much more comfortably with these ideas to say these are Western ideals, but they have a home here in ASEAN.
Dr. Surin worked to augment interaction with civil society organizations as part of his efforts to realize the people-centered community of ASEAN. When Cyclone Nargis struck Myanmar in 2008, he worked closely with ASEAN foreign ministers to convince Myanmar's government to allow international humanitarian teams in to work alongside local civil society organizations.
There was a huge standoff between the Myanmar authorities and the outsiders who had offered to help to relieve the damage and the suffering caused by Cyclone Nargis to the southern part of Myanmar. So Surin applied his diplomatic skills and his long-held belief. And after some quick moving around, he was able to bring diverse groups together and form what we now call the tripartite core group. For ASEAN, our humanitarian work, which led to the formation of the AHA Center, ASEAN Center for Humanitarian Assistance, can be said to be a direct outcome of Surin's clever, on-the-spot management of the issues and problems in the aftermath of the Cyclone Nargis. Basic point is, say, human life must be tragic.
To me, the success of the humanitarian operations with regard to Nargis cyclone encouraged Myanmar to engage ASEAN more intensively, but also has confidence to engage the international community. It contributed to no small amount of the more engaging Myanmar. That, to me, leading by March 2010, an open and democratic Myanmar.
So that is why we miss him so much. Okay, he is of course, a true believer in, not only a true believer in ASEAN, but he is an activist. He would like to move.
Well, the one thing I think everybody remembers Dr. Surin is his smile. So despite all the problems, obstacles or challenges, he was always there with a smile.
So I would like to pay tribute to him for that contribution to the development of ASEAN family, ASEAN community feeling and awareness.
First, he is a great leader of ASEAN, and number two, he is a great friend of all of us who were active then and still now.